morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone around the world, and welcome to the Tao Quantum Healing Hour with Dr. and Master Jigang Shah. Every week, Master Shah offers this session, and hundreds and thousands of people around the world join it to receive Master Shah's one of his highest remote healing services. So I welcome all the first-time participants. My name is Francisco Quintero. I'm one of Master Sha's leading teachers. I myself have been studying and been a student of Master Sha for over 20 years. And since 2007, have been personally trained, traveled around the world with Master Sha, and everywhere I've seen him go, so many heart-touching stories have been created with his work, his practices, and his Tao quantum healing techniques. I myself healed myself from high blood pressure when I first met Master Sha when I was in my early 20s. And since then, have seen so many healing stories all around the world. So I welcome everyone from my heart and soul. So first of all, who is Dr. and Master Jigang Sha for those of you who are joining for the very first time? He is a world-renowned Tao Grand Master, healer, teacher, author of over 25 books, including 11 New York Times bestsellers. What I personally appreciate about him is he's both a doctor of Western medicine and a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine, and he's able to bridge those two together. At the very young age of 6, he was already learning how to do ancient Eastern martial arts like Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Qigong, and more. He is a lineage holder of Pengzu, Qigong, and a very special form of calligraphy called Ibiza calligraphy, which is like a oneness stroke calligraphy. Today, Master Sha will join us shortly, and he will be creating a calligraphy to offer and to nourish us to offer the remote healing with this very special form of calligraphy. He has won numerous awards, including from the State Ethnic Academy of Painting in Beijing, China, for his calligraphy, the Shu Fa Jia, which is the highest national Chinese calligraphy master, as well as Yanjiu Yuan, which is the Honorable Research Professor. Also, the Martin Luther Commemorative Commission Award for promoting world peace. So before we go any further, we have a beautiful video that we want to show you of one of Master Sha's students who is a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. This is the first level of healer training of Master Sha, and her life totally transformed with the work of Dr. and Master Jigang Sha. This story is very heart-touching. So before we put on the video, if the team can leave the chat open for just a moment. Anyone, this is your very first time joining. We are going to be doing 2 demonstrations at the very end, the last 30 minutes, on a very special healing technique called Tao water. So if this is your first time, you could put in the chat, this is your first time. If you have a certain illness, health condition, you could just write it down also. And we're going to pick 2 people to join us here live on camera. So if you do put your name, you're giving us permission to come on camera to share your story. And at the end of that time, Master Sha will be demonstrating that Tao water and its power. So put that in the live stream chat, and then let us enjoy the video at this time. If the team could put the video on.
Compassion is love in action. I want to bring more compassion to ourselves, to the world, and help us see the true potential in each other. It was like my life suddenly plunged into complete darkness. I couldn't seem to find the switch to turn the lights back on. No matter how hard I tried, that's how I felt in 2016. I was hospitalized 6 times that year for suicidal attempts. I experienced blackouts and woke up in the emergency room and didn't even remember why and how I got there. I felt like a 5-year-old and someone else had taken over my body. In the hospital, I remember walking up the stairs, floor after floor, to reach the top to take that jump so that I don't have to wake up again. When I reached the top floor, the door wouldn't open. I took that as a sign. My life wasn't meant to end in this way. I am a mother raising 4 school-age boys in a loving, supportive family. I love my job as a high school teacher for special needs students. Doctors couldn't figure out why someone like me would want to take her own life. Neither could I. It came to the point that I wasn't able to care for my sons anymore. They had to move and live with their grandparents. My mental health became worse, and I felt completely trapped. I couldn't see any light at the end of the tunnel until the day I became a Tao hands practitioner, when I finally found the switch to turn on the lights again.
My mum is not sick anymore. She's a lot more happier and we can live as a family again.
For years, I was misdiagnosed for depression and I had to take medications that didn't work. Life has brought me many gifts wrapped in barbed wire in the forms of racism, sexism, domestic violence, stigma from my mental health conditions. They have all made me stronger, more resilient, and helped me develop a more compassionate heart. Yet I was only living from day to day, trying to get by as best as I could. Tao hands brought me hope and showed me how I can get my life back again and thrive, not just survive. I offered myself Tao hands blessings to balance my emotions and noticed a big shift right away. I also started to do foundational energy practices that I learned from my Tao hands training, and I was able to regulate my moods and emotions and stay grounded. This had become especially helpful last year when the pandemic hit. I no longer felt powerless and overwhelmed by my negative thoughts and emotions. I have not been hospitalized since I became a Tao hands practitioner and remained emotionally stable and well for over a year now. As a teenager, I remember waking up to the smell of Chinese herbs. My dad is a retired traditional Chinese medicine doctor who owned a Chinese herbal store. Growing up, I thought I would become a doctor too. I ended up studying medical science and biotechnology in university. I also learned many different spiritual healing modalities. But it was Tao hands that really helped me connect deeper with myself, with Tao, the source, the creator of all life. It helped me tap into the healing power of the source. Tao hands is a spiritual transmission from Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha, the founder of Soul Mind Body Science System. Tao hands carries the high frequency and healing vibrations of Tao love, compassion, forgiveness, and light that has the potential to heal and transform many aspects of life.
I'd been suffering with recurring earaches for years. The pain was excruciating and I felt nauseous and weak at times. Cindy called me this night and I was suffering one of the worst earaches that I'd had, and she offered me a Tao hands blessing remotely. The pain reduced significantly. Within 24 hours, it really had reduced. I haven't had the earaches since then. I was so impressed that I decided to take the Tao Hands practitioner course myself. And my eldest daughter was then hospitalised with a major health crisis during her first trimester of pregnancy. Within 3 days of me offering her blessings, she was released from hospital, and I'm now the grandmother to a healthy baby boy. My life has been completely transformed by being a Tao Hands practitioner.
I wake up grateful to be alive. My life has completely transformed in ways I have never imagined possible before. I am so much healthier and happier. I can find much more compassion in my heart for myself and for others. I feel more empowered than ever to put my love in action and help others tap into their own innate healing abilities by connecting to the power of Tao, the source of all life.
Amazing. Let's give Sanli a big hand for her transformation. So inspirational. These are the type of stories that happen worldwide with the work of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha. So I'm just going to read out the names of the 2 demos, and then I'm going to offer a short teaching about 10 minutes, and then we're going to welcome Master Sha, everyone, okay? And we're going to be closing the chat now at this point so that we could be focused with the teachings, everyone. We do kindly ask not to take any photos, videos, or recordings of this session. Thank you, everyone. So our 2 lucky demos that would join us, please look for your email. It is Gadi Ardila, and I believe she's from Ecuador. And Barbara Diane, forgive my pronunciation, Fitchet. Barbara Diane Fitchet. So that's and Gadi Ardila. Okay. You're gonna receive a phone call and an email with a Zoom link to join us live on camera. Okay. Congratulations to both of you, and that will take place the last half hour. So let us now go into some of these teachings, everyone. So I'm going to share a slide here so now you're all joining the Tao Quantum Healing Hour. This is Master Sha's highest remote healing service that he offers to the public. And it is through what he calls the Tao fields of Tao Calligraphy, Tao Song, and Tao Water. And it was with Dr. and Master Jigong Sha. He will be joining us very shortly to be with us. So what is all this? So first of all, what is Tao? When Master Sha uses the word Tao, he is not talking about traditional Taoism. Here he says Tao is the ultimate source and creator that creates heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Tao has no yin or yang, no time or space, no shape or image, no sound, no thought. Tao has infinite energy and abilities. Dr. and Master Jigong Sha has worked with Dr. Rulin Shu. She is a physicist out of UC Berkeley, and she collaborated with Master Sha to create Tao science. And there they discovered that the scientific term for Tao is the vacuum, which is very similar, has infinite energy. All of Master Sha's work is remote. There's no time or space. Wherever you are around the world, you are receiving the nourishment. Tao also carries the source field of 10 Da. What are the 10 Das? These are the greatest qualities of the source. For example, greatest love, which melts all blockages. Forgiveness brings peace, inner joy. Compassion boosts our energy, stamina, vitality, immunity. Light, which helps to heal and to transform all life. The 10 Da includes humility, harmony, flourishing, gratitude, service, and enlightenment. When you are in the Tao Quantum Healing Hour, we are connecting, receiving the source nourishment of all these beautiful qualities to heal and transform our lives. Tao also carries the source most positive information, energy, and matter to transform every aspect of life, including health, that may be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies, relationships, finances, and the spiritual journey. Later, when Master Sha comes on shortly, he will bring out the Tao calligraphy healing field. He'll create a calligraphy, but we're going to focus just on the physical body, emotional, mental. So you're going to be able to request healing for something physical, an organ, system, body part, health condition, for emotional balance or mental health condition. But the field can heal all life. In one sentence, everyone, Master Sha loves sentence secrets. Heal and transform the soul and heart first, then healing and transformation of every aspect of life will follow. When I met Master Sha 20 years ago, his one sentence secret was heal the soul first, then healing to the mind and body will follow. So he's expanded that one sentence secret. So Master Sha will be joining us and creating a calligraphy. What is the calligraphy though? Why is it important? Can it heal? Let's talk about Chinese calligraphy first. Chinese calligraphy is called shufa in Mandarin. That is, it's art. Chinese calligraphy is the art of writing Chinese characters. Chinese calligraphy has a recorded history of more than 3,000 years. With painting, it is one of the most important ancient Chinese arts. I like the last sentence myself. Chinese calligraphy has been praised as poetry without language or words, dancing without movement, painting without a picture, and music without sound. So this is what traditional Chinese calligraphy is. Master Sha goes beyond that to something called Tao calligraphy. So what is the Tao calligraphy? Tao calligraphy is source oneness field transformative art, which can transform health, relationships, finances, the spiritual journey, every aspect of life. It's healing art. He connects to Tao's source and brings that positive information into the calligraphy. There is a one phrase, 虚以在Tao. Calligraphy is used to carry Tao. So the calligraphy, it becomes a carrier of that Tao source qualities. Tao calligraphy carries a source field, which is source, most positive information, energy and matter that can transform negative information, energy and matter in any aspect of life, including health, relationships, finances, and the spiritual journey. So it's a field that we can use to connect to source to transform our lives. Master Sha is going to bring out this field in just a moment. And that field, it's a big calligraphy wall. And that calligraphy wall, radiates a beautiful positive field. So the Tao calligraphy field is the healing and transformative field carried by the Tao calligraphy. And there are various Tao calligraphies are designed to transform all life. There are Tao calligraphies for health, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies. Tao calligraphies to transform and heal relationships, finances, spiritual journey, and more. There are calligraphies for really any part of life that you are suffering from to heal and transform those aspects of life. Really, any part of life. There is a sacred practice. When Master Sha creates the calligraphy, you may hear Master Sha ask me or one of his certified teachers to do a breathing practice. Okay? And the breathing practice is called Qi Qing Huzhou in Mandarin. It's an ancient sacred breathing practice. It's very simple. Qi means you breathe in, so we breathe in. We breathe in Qing, which means positive information, energy, and matter, which is the Tao calligraphy healing field. So we breathe in love and light into the area of the body that needs healing. When we breathe out, the Hu means breathe out. Zhou means negative information, energy and matter in health, relationships, finances, the spiritual journey, any aspect of life. So we breathe in positive information, love and light. When we breathe out, we are visualizing the blockages leaving our body. And we chant a mantra, a sound. And that sound would depend on the calligraphy that Master Sha draws. So, in one sentence, the Tao calligraphy healing field can transform negative fields, negative soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter in every aspect of life, including health, relationships, finances, spiritual journey. So the field is helping to cleanse, remove the interference that is blocking our life and uplifting it, enhancing it, and more. Okay, so this is the last slide, everyone, and then we're going to welcome Master Sha. I can feel your excitement. So the Tao Quantum Healing, is offered through the Tao calligraphy field. So when Master Sha comes on, every moment the field is being created with the Tao calligraphy. Tao is the ultimate source and scientifically a vacuum. Remember, quantum healing has no time or space. Wherever you are around the world, you're going to receive that healing. The light will shine to you. Quantum entanglement is the instant connection and correlation among different vibrations or particles, no matter how much space separates us. So we're all going to be connected to this field so that we can heal. The Tao calligraphy offers the quantum healing, entanglement healing. Okay, very special there. So we are going to now pause there. Okay, so are you all ready to welcome Master Sha? Give me 1 second here. Okay, so let us now welcome Dr. and Master Jigang Sha. Welcome, Master Sha.
How, thank you, Master Francisco. Welcome all the participants. I am writing Tao calligraphy. You heard the teaching. Calligraphy is the art. Tao is the source. When I wrote the calligraphy, the source put the love light, frequency, vibration, create the field. This is not a Mother Earth. Scientists talk about the and talk about multiple dimensions. This is soul, heart, mind, energy, matter, love, light, frequency, vibration from the source. So Francisco lead the people who Xi Qing Hu Zhuo write very quickly. Then we do few minutes practice. Then we have a light walk. This is a quantum healing hour. Quantum healing, no time, no space. Whatever happened here, whatever happened in your place. 好 Francisco lead the people to do tell people how to do breathing.
Okay, so let us put one hand over our lower abdomen and one hand over the area that needs healing, like your liver, your back. For spirit, many of you on the line also want spiritual development. You can pick your heart.
How you breathe in and breathe this. When I start to write, the invisible power here, because we have 1,000 heart-touching stories. We are not a trade for the people. We have 600 medical studies. Dr. Peter Huduba, thank you. How Francisco lead people to do this? Connect.
So let us breathe in and let us chant the word Tao as we breathe in and breathe out. Okay? Inhale the positive field and exhale the negative information, and we chant Tao. Tao. Inhale, exhale. Tao. The light shines to the area that needs healing. Inhale. Down. Inhale. Master Shah wrote the calligraphy greatest love. We chant greatest love as we exhale. Inhale. Greatest love. Inhale. Greatest love. Inhale. Greatest love. Inhale. Greatest
今天几号亮？
love. Inhale. Greatest 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 love.